Great. Well, welcome, Bernadette. Thank you for joining us at Open Solar for a short fireside chat to give us all the skinny on what's going on in the largest solar state in America. It's been great working with you for the last couple of years, you and your team on Solar App. It really has been an amazing achievement, and all the hard work and great stuff you've done has been great. But before we go into that, do you want to just get us started on tell us about the California market? Where are we at? What are the stats?
Yeah. Oh, the California market is growing. We're over a gigawatt a year of behind the meter solar, and we've put in over 20,000 batteries just in the past 12 months alone. So our market is growing. It's very, very diverse, commercial and residential, but it faces a number of challenges in the years ahead, and right now in particular, which we'll get into.
Great. So it's still, the most important market in the States, really, and in many ways from a policy perspective, and just the innovations that come out of California generally, it kind of leads in many ways the rest of the industry. So really appreciate you coming on and telling us more about it today. Let's start with Solar App. Obviously, we've been working on this together. Tell us what it means for California and what kind of implications are, how you see it playing out.
Well, the Solar App is terrific if we can get it in place throughout the state of California, and just many thanks to you, Birchie, and your kind of wisdom of pushing this to the fore. California's most stubborn costs are our soft costs related to permitting, and it is especially problematic for our extremely large residential market. We install over 150,000 residential solar systems every year, over 400 a day. And so a small pebble in the road in your shoe along this marathon to a clean energy future can become a major hindrance. And that is what permitting has become in California, with over 500 jurisdictions approaching what are really cookie cutter systems differently, jurisdiction by jurisdiction. So getting them all on the same platform where every contractor, wherever you are in the state, can plug in and get an instantaneous permit is going to be groundbreaking. It's going to be hugely important as we work to bring down those costs and keep solar growing in California. So we've got to get it in place, and we're pretty excited. We're off to a great start, but there's a lot more work ahead to get it adopted everywhere.
Yeah, and tell us about the news we had. The good news that you guys managed to score on the budget recently.
Yeah, we were really excited. We were able to get $20 million set aside by the state of California to basically provide grants to all of our 500 jurisdictions in California to adopt the Solar App. So they have basically every incentive to do this. They can bring in more money by increasing solar in their jurisdiction and increasing permits. They can reduce the wait line for other legitimate permitting activities in their community, and they have no upfront costs to onboard the technology. So there's really no reason not to do it, and we're really excited. We're welcoming Secretary Granholm to California next week, and I'm hoping to make a big splash and get a lot of California's leading cities and counties to jump on board and adopt this app right away.
Yeah, that's amazing. I'd also just want to say thanks for your work to help all these other state associations across the states get on board. Bernadette, myself, and a few others raised some money at the beginning of the year from partner organizations, and we have started a state campaign across multiple states to do the same things that California is beginning to succeed with. So thank you also for that. Okay, so we've got little time, but let's move from Solar App to the other big policy issues of the day. What should we be worried about? What are you guys working on, and how can we all help as an industry?
Well, the number one threat to the California's distributed generation market is the utility attack on net metering. Just yesterday, the California Energy Commission adopted historic new building codes that mandate solar on all commercial buildings starting in 2023. It's amazing what one segment of the California administration is doing to promote clean energy. And a lot of people think we've got it made in the shade, but actually the utilities here in California are the largest and most powerful in the United States. And if they can take down net metering here, they could take it down anywhere, and they're going for it. So they have launched a multi-prong attack on net metering here in the state. It is up for review at our Public Utilities Commission. And it's really critical that we get all hands on deck to protect the ability for consumers to generate their own energy and share it with their neighbors through net metering.
Yeah, and you've fought so many fights in this over the years. How does this stage of the battle compare to, the last 5-10 years?
We in California have never seen an attack like on net metering and on rooftop solar like what we're experiencing this year. The utilities have launched a multi-prong attack, first in the legislature with a bill, AB 1139, that we thankfully defeated, but required a lot of resources. Then now at the Public Utilities Commission with an open proceeding, and they're proposing things like an $80 a month fee on every residential solar user that you can't get out of. Adding a battery, not exporting, none of the other things matter. You're going to have a fee just by virtue of generating your own power from the sun. That alone will kill our market overnight. So they're going for it. And the politics are not as good as you might imagine in California. The public is completely with us, but the utilities really have a stronghold on our regulators. And so it's really critical that we get the word out, that we bring in all of the businesses that will be affected by this and their workers, and as well as get mobilized consumers and support. If we can bring enough sunshine into this and bring in enough support and speak with a big enough megaphone together, then we can win. But it's going to take a lot of effort, and it's going to take all hands on deck.
Yeah. How big is our team right now, the community of solar installers in California?
Well, CalSA, we're pretty excited. We are building CalSA into the largest clean energy business group in California, which puts us, up there for the whole country. We have over 650 members in the state association. We estimate that there are over 1,500 contractors active in the solar market in California. So we really need everybody to join the association, because we are fighting every day for the ability to sell solar and to do it without undue influence and barriers from the utilities and from government. And it's a lot of work. And so we really would appreciate if everybody who's part of the open solar community could get on board and join CalSA. And all of the efforts right now, we're actually offering a 10% discount through Open Solar for Open Solar partners to the CalSA membership. So thank you so much for that. And that's going to give us directly resources that we need to win on these critical issues like promoting the solar app, as well as defending net metering.
Amazing. So we'll keep it short, but that sounds like the number one message for open solar users, for everyone watching this. Please, if you're in the industry, you have to help. We need you support. We need you to become a CalSA member. And if you're an open solar user, we have this lovely 10% gift voucher discount. Thank you very much to sign up. So please, can we all do that today? Very important that we defend what is such an important stage in our growth. And Bernadette, anything else we've missed, or should we wrap it there?
Well, we're expecting a decision on net metering this year, so it's really urgent that folks join up and give us those resources to win, because this is not something we can delay. We need to bring everybody together right now so that we can make sure that the Newsom administration basically stands up to PG&E and says no to their efforts to kill rooftop solar.
Yeah, I mean, the people want solar, so you just have to hope, but hope isn't enough. So become a member of CalSA. And Bernadette, thank you so much for everything that you do every single day, and to your team. You're all amazing. And yeah, we're super grateful. And thanks also for joining us today.
Yeah, anytime. Thank you, Birchie. Thanks for your leadership. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.